Hi guys. Today I'm just going to walk through the woods where I usually hunt. Every now and then I go and check out if there are new trails from the pigs. Here's one passage. This is not active passage. The way you know it's an active passage that pigs use a lot is that passage tend to be really dirty from mud, because pigs go in the mud and they are dirty, and when they pass through the wall, they make my English is crap, bear with me please. They make the passage through the dry wall, stone wall, and if they use it a lot, that passage tends to be really dirty. And if I'm gonna show you if I find some passages. There should be some here. This is filled with spiders. It's always a good idea to take long sleeves when going through here, but I did not do it because it's very hot today. I don't know how it's around 30 degrees in Celsius now. I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit. So look at one passage. This is a dirty passage. So pigs are. This is an active passage. There's a lot of them here, but they must use this one. Look at this. Look at that. Okay, so I brought today again, so my English, I brought today again. Please try to understand English is my second language, third language, second language, and I'm not very good at it. So, I mean, I understand English well, but I cannot pronounce the R's. I usually say R, not R. So it's hard for me to express myself in English. But I'm gonna say, I already said like 10 times that this is I love this machete. This is a Condor Jungolo. It's really, it's just a measure for me to go in this thick brush, because it's not too long. This is dry, so this, but let me show you. So, something like this. Two strikes. And it's done. But here is a little thought that I usually think about when I'm watching those, most of the YouTubers that are making reviews of all the knives and machetes and everything. I mean, I'm very grateful for all those reviews, because you kind of get the picture. Watching those reviews, you get the feeling about the knife, and it's easier for you to buy a knife. I don't like the paid reviews from the guys that get the money to make a review. That's or I don't know, somebody send them the knife, or it send them the machete, and they have to make a review. I don't know, I don't like that, because it has to be biased. You cannot be objective in those situations. When you got the knife, I mean, maybe someone can, but I take those reviews with a grain of salt. But to get back to my previous point, when I watch those reviews, most of them end up with making some feather sticks, you know, feathers. Like the feathers are good to make a fire or something, okay. But I had to make a fire a lot of times in the woods, not because I was stranded somewhere or trying to survive, but because I was hunting, and we have to, with my friends, and when it's time to make something to eat, I don't know, to make some sausages or something, or if it's winter, just to make a pause and maybe heat up, or make some fire to warm up the hands. I never made feather sticks. Maybe I should have, but I really didn't find it necessary, because I don't know what woods you guys have where you live, but where I live, when you come into the woods, you have something like this, you know, something like this, dry wood, and you don't have to have a chopper to chop the wood for fire. You just go down, you take the dry woods, and you just do this, and you just take everything that's on the floor is dry, and it's good to make a fire. So you take a lot of these woods, and then you take some thinner woods to start the fire, and you have, if you take a look, some thin woods, and you make a little tinder, or whatever you call it, even something like this to start it up. It's important to prepare a lot of this so you can make a fire. So you see, there's wood, dry wood everywhere in the forest, and all the forests that I've been to, there's always something like this. So I usually don't even need a knife to start a fire. What I need a knife for, or machete, is for other stuff. Machete, okay, you see what I need a machete for when you have to clear up the trail or something like that. But knife, most of the time I use the knife to prepare the food, to cut, I don't know, anything that needs to be cut, but to feel just an animal, a pig, a deer, but not for making fire. I really never made those feather sticks, so I don't know when I make a review of something. So I have my knife here. Now you've seen my Brisa Necker that I started carrying, because now I have my Condor machete. I really don't need a big knife when I have my machete with me, so I take my Brisa Necker knife. And it never occurred to me to try to show you guys how to make feather sticks with it, because if I tell you the truth is, I would probably fail miserably, because I don't have experience making that. I never needed it. Maybe I can try some. I don't know how that would work. Okay, let me try. There's wood everywhere, so it's mostly dry wood. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a big fail, but there's nuts here. Okay, so if I needed some tinder, I could do it like this. Okay, it could be useful. Maybe I should start making fire sticks in the future. This is a pretty dry wood. I don't know, maybe some of you guys could teach me how to do this. I'm anti-talent for this. Or this knife is not good. Maybe that's it. It's been good to me so far. Maybe not for feather sticks, I don't know. But look at this knife. I don't know if you can see it from my belly, but it's got this great sheath, and it's really nice for these smaller tasks. He goes crazy every time we're in the woods. He likes it. At home he only sleeps on the couch. And you need to use the dry wood to make a fire. If you're trying to start a fire with the green wood, good luck. Okay, that is maybe one time when feather sticks might be useful, because if you are trying to make fire in the wet conditions, if there was raining or something, then the wood is wet. In that case, you may find a piece of wood and make those feather sticks, chances are the wood is still dry inside, and you can make a fire with those feathers in that situation. Okay, I'll give you that. That is a good idea. So, but 99% of the time, I'm not gonna go out trying to make a fire when it's raining, and if it's not raining, I'm gonna just collect dry sticks and make a fire with that. We are stuck here. We should be close to some clearance. I think I know where we are now. I should really consider quitting smoking. So, I've seen some machete reviews on the internet. Just let me catch my breath. My condition is fucked up. I've seen some reviews where guys are reviewing the machete and they try to cut wood like this. So what you have to do with a machete is always cut at an angle towards down, because then the machete is gonna cut in the wood and it doesn't have a place to escape. So see, and you don't need a lot of force, just the angle down. See, you go down and it just goes, no problem. Just go down, down. If you start swinging it like this, you're not gonna do anything. Just go down. Fucking spiders. There's a lot of spiders here. I'm not a huge fan of them. There's one passage here. It's an active one. Come on. Fucking shit. Excuse my language. I think I'm gonna have to do some post-processing and take out the F words. It's interesting that my English is crap. This is a big one. This is the big one. So this is a passageway. So this is a good place to be if you're hunting with dogs, and the dogs are going from that side, and you wait here because chances are the pigs are gonna come on this passage. This is a really dirty one, so it must be used a lot. What I wanted to say, so English is I'm a bad at English, but the F words, they just come naturally when I get pissed off. And I don't know, I'm not really short-tempered guy, but I like to say a few words here and there. What? Dude, don't choke up on me. Here. Quick. So I caught one of the flies on my dog, and I killed it like this, so you can check it out. These are a menace. So I sprayed him, but he still got flies on him. So this is a nice place for a deer.